All right, fellas. So we're gonna be doing a breakdown of the Madden Bowl finals that was just streamed last night. When you guys should be seeing this. This again, Henry versus Wesley. This is my first breakdown, so y'all stay with me. I might not be as sharp as on the comms, but Henry versus Wesley was a really entertaining game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game if you watched. If not, you guys will be seeing it and me breaking down pretty much why certain plays are called, the certain route combos, coverage cells, all that stuff. So drive here from Henry. Most Madden players are going to start off with a run right here, just to see defense, keep them honest, show them that they have the threat of running the ball. So Henry's going to call, inside zone split right here. As you guys see, Henry is going to be in the Eagles book, Eagles Colts, whatever you want to call it. They both are the same book. And right here, actually, I was on stream when Henry called this play. Make sure you guys check that out right here. He's going to set up blocking. He's going to assume that the loop is coming. Actually want to run this back just a little bit right here and pause it. Explain this route combo. So most people normally, when they run double corners, what they do is they streak Zay Flowers right here. They're going to streak him, and they're going to run a corner from Burris, a deep corner, and then a shorter corner from Kelsey. And then you're going to have the backside drag, backside in, whatever you want. Just, make sure you have like a check down route. Right here, Henry actually doesn't have a streak. He's going to have a post from Kelsey with this drag from Megatron, and he's going to have two corner routes, a deep corner right here and a shorter corner right here. Why he did this is because this short corner is going to be able to be thrown over this cloud flat right here. And what Burris is going to do, since he assumes this is cover two, Burris is going to pull this deep half right here. So he's going to be able to throw this to the sideline right here. And he actually did have it. If we drop back right here, he does have it right here. It's kind of a little harder of a throw, especially since pressure is coming, but he does make this read to Travis Kelsey, and it's going to be an easy catch for about 13 yards. And that's going to be one of Henry's main combos that he goes to throughout the rest of this game. As you guys see right here, Henry is going to audible over the bunch strong nasty. It's a popular thing in Madden right now. Again, he is going to double team the defensive tackle just in case he does loop. They're going to collapse onto the loop in linebacker right here that comes up this A gap. And right here, he's going to call a little bit of wide trail. He doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to throw it away. Honestly, really good defense there from Wesley. Looks like Wesley ran a little bit of a cover four, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like he has a rolled over third. This is an inside quarter, and then these should be two quarters on the outside. And honestly, he did have some of the flats. He did have a trail route early. Henry must have, got a little bomb happy. One of the bomb, he probably assumed it was going to be cover three right there. And it was actually really good defense by Wesley. All right, Henry's going to flip his bunch right here. He's going to go to a wide side bunch. This is the first time we've seen Henry normally on the short side of the bunch. So what short side bunch does is it's easier to pull thirds so you can throw underneath them and hit your corner route. So what people might do is they might run a streak and corner concept to have the streak pull the outside blues, allowing them to throw the corner routes underneath. But he's going to go, looks like wide side bunch right here. Wesley hovering that A gap, and here's the actual double corner setup where they streak Zay Flowers and have the deep corner and then the tight end corner right here. Henry's going to go to this. It's really good versus a majority of coverages. As you see, he's got Travis Kelsey to the sideline. That's an absolute beautiful free form, and he blue pass right there. What blue passing does, it's the little meter over your player that you're free forming it to, and if you can time it perfectly and get the blue, light blue or dark blue, it's going to make sure you have perfect accuracy on the ball and allow you to get better catches. Right here, Henry's going to audible over the bunch strong. It's a common thing that players like to do. Just harder because you have to set up two different defenses for bunch offset, which Henry starts off in, and you have to have a different defense for bunch strong. So keeps your opponent on their toes. As you guys see, Wesley didn't set up his defense. Henry's able to hit a nice seam streak right here. We're going to have a little Z spot and go right here. So why they move this out is because most people think it's just going to be the corner route. That comes right here. It's going to be a streak corner. They're going to try to bite on this corner route, and Henry's main goal right here from this little up and out route is to have Howley bite on this corner route right here, no middle zone right here, and he's going to want to look to throw B right here, and we'll see what he does right here. He actually gets screamed at, and he gets a intentional grounding right there. So Henry's going to be pushed back about an extra 10 yards right there, so he's at the 30. So if you're Henry, your goal right here is you don't want it all in one play. You have about 3 downs. This is 4 down territory down here, and you want to make it pretty much either third and manageable or fourth and manageable right here. So we see him. He's going to call double post, gets screamed at again, does not pick up the A-gapper. Now we have a problem. 3rd and 20. And I'm going to just skip this right here. And I actually love this combo right here. This is going to be speed dig. So you're going to have like a backside dig route right here. And this is kind of really hard to guard. Again, he's giving the same look where he's going to try to motion out, make it seem like it's going to be that Z spot and go route, or maybe even just a streak and corner route setup. But we're going to have the speed dig setup. He's going to have a crosser, so Wesley's user should be focused on this crosser right here. He is. And he's able to take advantage and throw Zay Flowers backside, which is absolutely beautiful for Henry. And that's exactly what you want to see right here. Henry looks like he's going to go to tight Y off in the red zone right here. We see Wesley now in 6-1. Wesley shifts his line away from the running back because most of the time if you run an inside zone, you're going to be running towards the left tackle and left guard in this scenario. If you're on the other side, you'd be right tackle and right guard. He's going to motion out right here. And it looks like he's actually going to throw the ball right here. He finds a seam streak. Plaxico Burress. Easy touchdown. We got a 7-0 start for Henry. Absolutely. That was a really good drive there from Henry. I'm going to skip a little bit in this. I went a little too far. There's the new cards, Derrick Henry and Donald Parham. Hopefully you guys are earning those. If not, feel bad for you. But Wesley does start off with a run. Again, keep your opponent honest. You don't want them pass committing. If you pass commit in Madden, it makes them play the run worse. They get a lot slower, so it's a lot easier to run. But again, Wesley's going to be in a similar scheme to Henry. Again, it's going to be bunch offset to bunch strong, but they do play very different. Wesley is a very electric player. He likes to move fast. He likes to, throw the deep ball, where Henry is going to play pretty simple. He's just going to take what's given to him. He's not going to try to force to be, a big-time player and look for all the bombs. He'll do that occasionally when the scenario is right, but Wesley is a really good offensive player, known a lot for his offense. I actually pink slipped a lot versus Wesley. A pink slip pretty much is where Wesley puts up money to play me. I don't put up anything, but it's to help him get better for the Madden Bowl. And when I was doing that, Wesley had one of the best Colts I think I've seen this year. So Wesley is really, really tough. Right here, he's going to call dagger, one of the more better plays that have been called throughout the year. Dagger is really good just because you have a high-low read between the drag. The tight end has a little trail route on the back, and then you're going to have a crosser most of the time. Right here, Wesley gets shedded. He steps up in the pocket. Really good pocket there from Wesley. Actually really good just to identify, hey, your O-line is getting shedded. Step up in the pocket, try to make a play. So right here, this is wide trail. Again, another great play because of the high-low read. What's going to happen right here is RB is going to run on a drag, so the user's probably going to be focused on the drag. There's going to be a trail route from the tight end that's going to cut up the middle of the field. We have a flat route right here, and then we have a deep post. This deep post beats cover 3. It beats cover 2 very late, so they'll be able to throw it up to the sideline right here. And right here, we see Wesley. He's going to be able to throw that drag, but Henry does have a KO. Now, we look at Henry's defense. Let me run this back one more time. If we look at Henry's defense, he's actually in a cover 3. So he's going to be in a cover 3 majority of this game. I'm just going to get this out of the way now because this is kind of a shell he stayed with the whole game. So he's going to cover 3 this outside. He's going to put this guy in a deep blue. He's going to put him in an inside third and him in an inside third. Now, what was really giving Wesley problems was this top safety right here. This top safety was in a shaded down hook curl. So the hook curl, what it does, instead of playing, about the 10 to 15 yard range, it still does, but if they see there is a drag right here, like there was this play, the shaded down vert hook is going to drop all the way down to the flat, and it was really giving Wesley a bunch of problems, honestly, all game. We're going to see it all game. I'll call it out when I do. And then he kind of was blitzing the rest of the players, the slot corners. Sometimes he'd put his other linebacker in a flat, and he was also user his D-line. We'll see if we can catch Henry on his D-line where he's using it to lurk the field. See, right here, Wesley is going to double team this end to make sure the loop is picked up. Let's see what happens right here. So he's going to use our hooker right here. Leaves a wide open flat. Wesley, easy first down. Not the best drive here from Wesley, but I say it's already a drive. Right here, this is what I wanted to talk about. So why this blitz was so effective and it was giving Wesley hell is because this is a send 6 right here. If I'm not wrong, this is a send 6, but Henry is using the D-line, so it's really a send 5, but the O-line is picking it up as a send 6, so it's going to be a lot harder to guard. As you see, 1, possibly 2 right here if this guy doesn't slide over in time. 3 guys right here are all coming free, while there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in coverage. Okay, so it's a send 5. I kind of blanked out right there. But anyways, he's going to scream right here, and he goes to his favorite play, dagger. Henry knows that, and he's going to want to blitz it, so he does not have time to make a read right there. Nothing's open. Huge sack there by Henry. Let's scroll a little bit. Again, he's going to go to dagger. From what it looks like, he's going to actually set up the protection. Henry does not blitz right here. And see, it's just a great play right here. Why is this play so good? You have a crosser that Henry is worried about because this fade is going to take every deep zone right here, and he is going to drag it out for this crosser so you can throw it. So this is Henry's responsibility. And then this trail route over the middle sits in such a great spot. A hook curl doesn't guard it. A mid read doesn't guard it. You can't man it up. And it's honestly just a great play right there. So we got another third and manageable here for Wesley. Wesley's going to go to the double corner setups that I talked about again against this cover 3. He's going to try to pull these deep blues right here. As he does, he gets caught. Henry does get caught right here with no inside third. This was huge by Wesley to identify this. Wesley could have just taken this corner route, and he could have thrown that. That's what normally most people would do. He catches the broken coverage. Henry couldn't get back to that in time. Throws a blue pass, and I talked about that earlier. Shout out David T if y'all don't know David T. Able to get Torrey Holt over the top. Good way to identify that for Wesley. And now we have a 7-7 game. And we're gonna scroll just a little bit. Henry runs it out. Henry almost kind of got screwed right there. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. If you're on balance, I feel like fumbles aren't as lucky. But Wesley, that could have been a huge play for Wesley right there. Was not able to come up with it again. Henry is going to go back to this combo where he uses the deep corner, the drag, all the deep blues, and he's going to be able to throw square underneath. He's got the post and the drag right here. Let's see what he throws right here. He's able to throw it. Again, another blue pass. As you see, that deeper corner is going to drag out that deep blue. Easy catch for Henry. Megatron to the sideline. See what else we got here that I can identify. Again, we're going to go bench pivot here for Henry. Got a little zig route from the middle. Gets absolutely screamed at, and Henry's got nothing. It's really hard to make a read when you're getting screamed at because he kind of did have that crosser early if he didn't get hummed at, but he was forced to roll out of the pocket, making him throw away the ball. Looks like Henry right here is going to call double post. He sees that Wesley blitzes. Wesley kind of didn't put a flat out there, actually, so he's able to hit that tight end flat right there. Honestly, that's one of the things that Henry's really good at is, switching up tempos. Sometimes he calls this play really fast where he just gets to the line, makes one hot route, bang, hikes the ball. Other times he's going to take his time and, he's really good at changing the tempo. All right, right here we got bunch strong. Looks like he's going to go to... Okay, he just switched plays. Looks like he runs the ball right here. Probably didn't like what he saw. I think he catches Wesley in a pass commit. I am more than sure he did because Wesley's user looked really slow. Really smart play there by Henry. And now we have Henry at the goal line. He's going to run an 0-1 trap right here. He's going to double team the end. Wesley has a spread line right here. I'm not really the biggest fan of a spread line. You're kind of giving the middle of the field to the offensive player, but he actually gets a shoot right there. So gets him in the backfield for -1 yards. He's going to audible over to wing stack right here. Looks like he's going to pass the ball out here, and he's going to probably go to combo. Yep, that's what I thought, where he's going to have a slant and a drag. Sometimes people run it as a double slant, and double slants are really effective in the red zone just because, most people don't want to give up the flat. They don't want to, give up the crosser in the back, the corner route. So the middle of the field is kind of open most plays. But if you guys did watch this, great defense there by Wesley. He's going to get a pick. He chooses the right slant to guard. Clay Matthews with a lurk. He has a lurk artist right there. Wesley did get on the D lineman to lurk that. And now Wesley's in the driver's seat right here. Wesley is in the driver's seat. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clock. You want to make this the last drive, especially if you're Wesley. You want to make this the last drive due to the fact because you get ball at half and you can make it a 2-possession lead coming out of halftime. And you just be in a really good spot. It's really hard to come back from 2 possessions in Madden, and especially in the Madden Bowl too. So, honestly, Wesley's in a really good position right here. He's going to chew the clock. You guys see him taking the clock. He's going to wait all the way till 1. He actually didn't right there. There should be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yep, and now he should be able to chew the clock, take this to the 2-minute warning, which is perfect here for Wesley. Taking it to the 2-minute warning, and now we got a 3rd and 1 here. He's going to double team the defensive tackle. We'll see if he runs or if he passes right here. I can't remember. He actually, yep, he does run the ball. Henry kind of struggled with stopping this run a lot during this game. We'll see in a little bit. Him struggling to stop that inside zone split, which is really effective in the Colts book. So if you guys aren't running that, make sure you guys do. Wesley goes back to his favorite route combo right there. And now I actually get a lot of questions about this, why this wasn't a drop. So he throws the seam streak right here, and Adderley has a mid-zone KO, and I think he also has a deep zone KO, if I'm not mistaken. Most people ask why this wasn't dropped, and as you guys see, the KO lit up right here. He hits him, and he's getting the drop animation right here. But since Night Train Lane was right here, this is what I like to call playing too good a defense. When 2 KOs collide in the one player, it gets rid of their drop animation, and they'll end up catching the ball, as we see right here. Zay Flower does. Henry, I would be mad if I was Henry because I feel like he played really good defense right there, but he shakes it off. We got a 1st and 10 right here. He's going to go to the mesh spot, and this is another huge play here by Wesley. So what Wesley's going to do is he's going to streak RB. He's going to look for the seam, and he wants to hit the seam. He's going to, if Henry blitzes this middle linebacker right here, or just gives up the seam in general, he's going to throw RB. If not, he's got a backside drag just in case he has nothing else on the play. He's going to block his tight end. He's got a corner route right here and a wheel route going to the same side. You may ask why this is. So his main goal is to roll out. He wants to pull down any cloud flats that are on the side, any purples, and he wants to pull those down. Now, this corner route is going to get over these clouds that end up getting pulled down, or they're going to get under 30s, or not the 30s, deep blues because of James Cook. James Cook is on a wheel route, and since he's running to the wide side, he's going to run up the field. And when he runs up the field, he's going to pull this outside third. If there's an outside third here, or a quarter, whatever it is, he's going to pull it all the way down the field, allowing him to run or throw this corner route. So we'll see if he can right here. He doesn't. He throws the backside in route, and that mid-zone KO and that shaded down hook curl. Henry's going to sit in a lot of stock cover 3, send the house with this shaded down hook curl, and he's going to make Wesley, make quick reads. He doesn't want him to, throw that deeper corner route under 30s. Again, we have the same setup right here that I was talking about. As you can see, he runs up the field. That deep blue is right here, and it's getting pulled by this wheel. Good shit by Henry right here for using this corner route. Wesley runs around in a circle. He's going to take a sack, and now we have a 3rd and 13. Right here, let me run this back just a little bit. We have double post. This is one of Wesley's quick snap setups, so he's going to look for this C route right here. He's going to try to throw this outside receiver up the seam if they're blitzing and they don't have a hook curl in this area. And then he has RB to pull the user, look for the middle of the field. Right here, everything looks bagged. Everything looks bagged. He's got a hook curl right here. He's got a deep blue right there. And if Henry gets clicked on the night train lane right here, this is a KO. Henry thought he was going to get clicked on the night train lane. He got clicked on the Adderley. You guys see him running down instead of running back because he thought he was going to be on night train lane. And he couldn't get that KO right there. Henry's a little upset, as you guys can see in the top right. And now the big play right here. Henry is going to get a pick 6. Now let me explain this. This is actually an open read for Wesley. This is an open read for Wesley. This C route does get pulled under from this. This is a deep third or a quarter right here. It will get underneath the quarter or the third. But what happened here is that Wesley didn't pass it to the sideline enough. This pass needs to go about right here. So Night Train Lane has no chance right here. As you can see, he kind of shortened up the free form. If this is down more and out, he's going to get that. Unfortunately, does not give Night Train Lane a lot of recovery time. And there goes Night Train Lane. Henry's capping at Wesley. Almost ran out of bounds, actually, if you guys did catch that. And Henry's lit. And now we have a 14-7 game. Wesley was in the driver's seat, not anymore. And Wesley's going to get a chance right before half to try and get 7 right here. Let me scoot this up a little bit. I know they're breaking it down. And Wesley's going to go to double corners. Henry has all the momentum in the world, rolls out, does not get a good pass accuracy. As you guys see, the meter was red, so that means Wesley timed it poorly, which led it to go out of bounds. All right, now we have a 2nd and 10. Wesley just going to go to his favorite plays. He's going to go to dagger right here. He doesn't want to do anything stupid. Remember, this is wise words from me. You can never win a game before half, but you sure can lose one. When I say that, is you don't want to do something stupid like throwing an interception right here and putting Henry in field goal range. Play it smart. Only 20 seconds left. You're not going to, do something crazy in this time. As you guys can see, Henry bags him right here. He's going to call mesh spot right here. He's going to go to double corners again right here. Just you're going to see if Henry gives it up. Henry has not gave up double corners yet. Everything looks back. And honestly, he could have picked that off too. Henry could have been in field goal range and went up 17-7 at half. He's going to punt the ball deep, and we're going to have a 14-7 game at half. All right, so now Wesley's coming out of half, needs to get 7. He's not out of this game. He's going to call double post. It's a good quick snap play right there. Easy. Double post really works for any play, but when you play Henry, Henry's going to know your tendencies right there. He probably expected a different play right there from Wesley, and he just gave up the quick flat right there, or he just didn't get off of his adjustments. Again, perfect defense here from Henry. He's actually switches up his coverage right here. It looks like he's in a cover 2. He's got 2 deep halves right here. He's got his user in the middle of the field, and then we have a hook curl right here. We're going to have 2 hard flats right here, and it looks like he sent the rest of the team, and he absolutely bagged Wesley right there. Perfect defense there by by Henry. Right here, we have a 2nd and 10. He's going to run the double corner. He's going to have that backside drag. Again, it's just a great play to have. Hook curl couldn't get down there in time. He ran that cover 3 that we were talking about earlier with that shade down hook. Wesley throws it pretty early, and here we go. 3rd and 2. If you're Henry here, and this in my opinion was perfect defense, and I'm going to break this down. So Wesley's going to call smash return. Wesley's going to call smash return. He only sends 3, so he's not going to get a lot of pressure. Some people say this streak's open, but there's a deep KO right here. So he can't throw that streak. He's going to guard this drag right here. He's got a flat right here. He's going to have this backside inverted zig, which is going to cut out, and it's going to come back to the middle, and he's responsible for RB, who is going to be on a post. Henry played amazing defense. If he just got any sort of pressure from his 3-man rush, he probably would have had Wesley on a 4th and goal. But Wesley throws this at the absolute perfect time, right between these 2 dudes right here. Some would say that's perfect defense from Henry. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you guys think right there, but Henry couldn't believe it. I was actually shocked that was completed, but Wesley kept poised, was able to throw it right there. He's going to throw that seam streak, and this was that play where he rolls out with the running back wheel in the corner route right there. He knew Henry was in a cover 3 and it was rolled over, so normally you would want to run your cover 3 to the bunch side, which is all 3 of these receivers right here. You would want to outside third. You want to inside third this, outside third that, and you want to hook curl this. This time what he did is he freestyled right here. He put the hook curl or man up, whatever he had. Maybe it was a flat. And then he put the backside third right here. Wesley tried to take advantage and throw the seam streak. He threw it early, but it wasn't early enough. That third got over there in time. Perfect defense there from Henry once again. Henry playing really good defense this game. Now he's calling double post right here. Regular double post with a streak. He gets screamed at. Henry dives for his feet. We got a 3rd and 4 right here. Wesley's going to go 2 verticals with a post route right here. He's going to find the wheel right there. Falls down, avoids the KO. Just a good quick snap play. Henry wasn't ready for it. He didn't have defense. He blitzed. No hook curl to guard that wheel route. Now we have a 1st and goal from the 8. Wesley is going to stay in bunch. He doesn't have anything down here for any red zone. He's going to run the ball. Doesn't get anything right there. I like a 1st down run. Keep your opponent, on his toes. You don't have to throw a pick right here. And now we have this 2nd and goal. And if you guys remember this from the broadcast, you guys remember right here, he is going to have a streak combo right here. He's going to have a streak from the slot guy. He's going to have a hitch from Zay Flowers in a tight end corner. And he's also going to have this backside in route. Now, what this does is this hitch route is going to pull any sort of flats. It's going to pull hooks. It's going to pull them all in. This streak is there just in case there is no deep blue. You can throw this over top. If they just, double flat these top safeties, you can throw this streak, and it's also going to pull any deep half. And then you have this tight end corner route that's going to run all the way to the back of this end zone, and you have to run it on the short side of the field because the wide side will be it will guard the corner route. Right here, Wesley has it, and a lot of people said you don't have to highball this. He shouldn't have highballed it. 100% you don't. But in this game, you're not really sure how zones are going to play. Sometimes cloud flats, they kind of go out to the sidelines. and they go away from their assignments. They play a little random. Same thing with purples. So most Madden players highball because they know there's going to be no consequence if you highball. You won't get picked off. You won't turn over the ball right here. So he highballs it. But highballing it gives him a bad animation. Henry's deep half is going to have enough time to get over there. And it's a drop pass for Wesley. Wesley can't believe it. Honestly, I'm not mad at Wesley for highballing it. Other people said he shouldn't have highballed it. But it really depends who he talks to. Again, here's Wesley's one of his favorite combos right here. Another corner route that's going to run in the back of the end zone. A flat route to pull anything down. He's going to have a crosser route that's going to run in the back of the end zone that Henry's user must guard. And then he's going to have a backside either drag, hitch, whatever it is over here. He's going to have a drag right here. Rolls out. Henry sends a lot of pressure. That is perfect defense. And now we have a 4th and goal. Wesley must take 3 right here. Henry is up 14-10 in this game. Henry in the driver's seat. Honestly, 1-7 is probably GG's in this game. We'll see what happens. Henry's going to run the ball right here with Terrell Davis. Only pick up a couple right there. Honestly, a good run. It gets the clock going, takes more time. So Wesley doesn't have a lot of time, and he's going to press more, and he's going to want to move the ball faster, which causes more mistakes. Right there, Wesley played really good defense for smash return. Again, he guards the streak. He's blitzing everybody, guards that drag early, passes it off to, I think this is maybe man from the high safety that dropped down. Maybe that's a hook curl again. His hook curl right here is going to guard this inverted zig, and he drops back to that post. Henry's got to throw it away since he's getting screamed at, doesn't have a lot of time to make the read, and now he's going to get a 3rd and 20. If you're Henry, you do not want to be in this scenario, but you must get about 10 yards right here, 10 to 15 yards, and you are in a okay spot. I'd say 10 is probably a good range to be in. He's going to be a bunch strong. He's going to call double corners, and he's going to streak the tight end and run the deep corner from the slot guy, and he's going to short corner from the B guy just so he can't cover 2 right here and guard that corner from B. And then he's got a backside post because he does need a lot of yards right here. He calls his play, backside post, and it's a KO. We have a 4th and 20 here from Henry. Great defense there from Wesley. That is a deep blue with deep out zone KO. Let me run this back one more time. This deep blue is going to run back with this. Henry tries to throw it off break. Ronnie Lott ends up playing it, and now we have a 4th and 20. Punts the ball. We don't see a lot of punts. That was pretty interesting. I like the punt, though. Wesley was playing really good defense. All right, I'll cut this out. Just want to make sure I'm recording. Cool. All right, so now we have Wesley on offense. Wesley is in trips. We have not seen a lot of trips this game, and we are now seeing trips for the first time. Trips is really good. In this Colts/Eagles book right here, he's going to have a streak right here to pull any deep blue. He's going to have a crosser, again, that is going to run past these deep blues. And his goal is he wants to bomb cover 2 or cover 3 right here. He's got a backside drag, and he's got a tight end corner to pull down more deep blues. He's got the backside drag. Beautiful combo. Henry actually only dropped or had 3 people rushing the quarterback. Easy 1st down right there. Again, he's going to go to bunch strong. Going to go to his favorite play, dagger. You guys know about dagger. He's got the crosser, throws it underneath, and he comes down with it. Right there, you guys probably think he dropped the ball, which 100% he did. But in Madden 24, when you're close to the sideline and you catch it near the sideline with your feet in bounds, they actually register it as a catch. Why? Not sure, but that's how the game is, and we just got to accept it. So he comes down with that. Great knowledge there from Wesley, knowing that he's able to throw that, even though there is a KO over there. We got a 1st and 10. Smash return here for Wesley. He's going to streak the seam. He's got nothing. He steps up. Right here, this is... He rolls out with Doug Williams. He stops with his quarterback. And he tried to throw this in route right here over the line of scrimmage. And this was a pick, but since everybody thought in the world that he was going to take off with Doug Williams, his defenders run in. And is that a pick? I don't know. I think that was kind of a bad read, but it's one of those things in Madden. It's one of those things in Madden where it's such a weird thing because he did cross the line of scrimmage, and it's just really weird how to judge it right there. Wesley's going to have Travis Kelce. He's going to orange throw that. That wasn't a good accuracy throw, but he does come down with that. That was just quick snap verticals right there. Henry was not expecting it. Roll it over, cover 3. No hook curl to guard it. That is a flat. and it's going to be an easy 7 there for Wesley. There's 30 seconds left in the third. Right here, we got a 1st and 10. Henry's going to run the ball, and Henry doesn't want to clock himself out of this game. And what I mean by clocking himself out of this game is that if Henry was to give Wesley the ball with 2 minutes and 30 seconds, 3 minutes and 3 minutes, something like that, right? Wesley's going to have a pretty easy job of clocking it and taking it down to the last seconds and have the ball last and could get 7 and end the game the way that this game was going. So Henry is trying to move fast, but he doesn't want to make a stupid mistake right here. So we're gonna see him. He's called a play out at trips, and now he's going to try to set up, I think, was this slant post right here? I can't remember off the top of my head. He is going for the bomb. He's going to look for this guy. Again, this is what Wesley did, but from the wide receiver, but Henry is now going to do it from 81 right here in the slot and trips. He is setting up the bomb. He's going to motion in that streak. He's got a corner route to pull this deep path, and as you guys can see, he's got him. Calvin Johnson cuts up the field, and Henry scores right before half. If you're Wesley, now you are in the driver's seat. You have to decide, am I making this my last drive? Do I want to just get 7 and play some defense? And if you're Wesley, you haven't really been playing great defense versus Henry lately, so I don't know if you would want to do that. So now Wesley's going to get the ball and takes off with James Cook, inside zone split. Now, Henry actually did everything he possibly could to stop the run. He pinched the line. His safeties were actually brought in, but because he thought Wesley was going to pass the ball, but Henry pass committed, and what pass committing does is slows down your whole defense on any sort of runs, but it gives you better shedding against the old linemen. So Wesley took advantage, ran the ball right here, and you can tell his whole team is slow. Ryan Neal is a 97 speed card, and he has no chance of catching James Cook right there. Wesley gets 7. It is now a 3-point game. This is an insane game at this point. If you're Henry, has a decision to make. Is this going to be last drive? Before it was Henry, then it was Wesley, now it's Henry again. There has been 14 points literally scored in about 40 seconds. It's actually kind of insane. But he's going to go to wide show. Henry's goal is to get out of bounds here. He wants to get out of bounds because Henry has trusted his defense. He doesn't really like clocking. You can kind of just tell the way he's been playing all game and just all year in general. Doesn't really like clocking. He's going to trust his defense, but he doesn't want to make it too easy for Wesley. So Henry's going to try to get out of bounds right here. We have a flat route that can get out of bounds. He can throw this deep post to get out of bounds, this drag route right here. So he goes to wide show, sets up the bomb. He's going to have this streak to pull any deep blues. He's going to have Kelsey just in case over the middle. Actually motions him back in. Okay, has this ghost route right here. Actually, there is no deep route on the field. All flats. Really just wants to get to the sideline, and there goes Megatron right there. Gets to the sideline. And this is actually really impressive here from Henry, what he does in these upcoming plays. So remember, there was 4 minutes. There was actually 4 minutes and 50 seconds to start the fourth quarter. And I just want you guys to remember that. Henry's going to run the ball with Terrell Davis. He's going to juke to the outside, and he's going to get out of bounds. There's 4:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now, beautiful juke move there by Henry. They're going to call a double post right here. Double post. He's got Terrell Davis on a flat. This is, a simple double post setup. He's going to throw Terrell Davis again. Now there's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. He's going to go over to mesh spot. He's going to probably streak RB if I had to guess. Yep. He's going to streak RB and he's going to, RB, and he's going to go double corner routes. Has nothing. Now there's 4:27 left. Perfect defense there from Wesley. He's going to go back to his one of his favorite combos this game. And he's going to go to the double corner, assuming this is going to be cover 2 on the short side. And let's see what he hits right here. He's going to wheel route right here to see if he can pull a deep blue and throw the C route. He does, pulls the C route just enough. If we can play this actually back right here, the C route actually does bite on the wheel right about here. He keeps running back because he assumes that this wheel route is going to keep running up. Henry is able to freeform it. His C route to the sideline. Beautiful catch there. And now we got a 1st and 10 from the 14. There's 4 minutes and 23 seconds. There's been about 5 plays called. Henry right here, Z spot and go. Wants to try to abuse the middle of the field right here. Isn't able to. He throws a corner route. Expected it to keep running through the sideline. It did not. Henry gets a little lucky. Should have read that a little bit better, but it's kind of hard to do that in the moment, especially when you assume that corner route should run all the way to the sideline, and it doesn't. Now he's going to call trips tight end. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. There's been about 6 plays called. He's going to call double slants right here. He's going to throw that tight end corner cannot come down with it. That was beautiful. Wesley covered 2 this side right here. Has that deep corner to get over it. Could not get his feet down. Honestly beautiful, and that's one of the best things about trips is that corner route from the tight end is really good at getting over cover 2, especially on the wide side of the field. We're going to get a 3rd down right here. He's going to go to the famous drag post, slant post, whatever you want to call it. Ends up going the slant post right here. Wesley is only going to send 3 right here. 1, 2 users the D-line, and 3 as this A-gap blitzer. Now Wesley has a decision to make. Does he want to go to B or does he want to go to X? Right here, he tries the bait as he's going to B. You can kind of see late that he does want to go back to X. Doesn't matter. Henry makes a great read and a great free form. And now we got a tie game right here. All right, now I'm going to pause it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So remember when I was telling you guys about the time, it's really hard to clock. And normally if Wesley had about 3 minutes to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, he can clock this game with ease. Now he has 4 minutes and 10 seconds in the 4th. It's a lot harder of a clock, and that was perfect by Henry. Henry had about 8 plays right there, and he got out of bounds on almost every single play right there, being able to stop the clock, but still run his offense the way he wanted to run it, without the clocks keep running and worried about clocking himself out of the game. So that was actually really good by Henry. But Wesley is still in the driver's seat, man. He's only down 4, gets 7. He could possibly win this game. James Cook up the middle, almost breaks another tackle. Henry, I think, pass committed once again. Gets a little lucky right there with that tackle, but Wesley sees the clock is ticking. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Wesley, again, is going to run the ball. He just wants to clock this game. He's going to keep clocking, and I'm pretty sure he runs the ball right here, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. Maybe he does pass. No, he runs the ball. Yep, he runs the ball right here. Again, wants to keep the clock going. He's going to throw the bubble, and if you're Henry, you do not like being in this spot. You are nervous. You want to control the game, and you don't really control it on defense. Wesley kind of controls it on offense, how he moves. He's going to go for another RPO right here. And now if you're Wesley, you should call this at about 1 second here on the play clock. And he does not. He does leave this extra 2 seconds. I don't think it matters. It would have brought it down to about 35 seconds. And it would have been close. He could have made maybe another juke move to leave it to 2 minutes and 30 seconds to take it all the way down to the 2-minute warning. But he does have to call one more play before the 2-minute warning. So Wesley is going to call smash return right here. You guys seen him go to smash return a whole bunch of times right here. He's going to hike the ball with about 2 seconds left on the play clock. Picks up the blitz. He's going to step up with Doug Williams, but Mel Blount gets there off the shed, and now we have the 2-minute warning. Wesley has to make a play right here. He's going to call he's going to audible over the verticals. Again, Wesley has not called a lot of verticals this game, so he's trying to catch Henry off guard with maybe a quick snap verticals randomly. Maybe Henry is not prepared for it on 3rd and 7. Right here, picks up the blitz. He's getting screamed at, and this is actually beautiful pocket by Wesley being able to roll out right here. Henry thought he was going to get to him. There's a lot of dudes that were blitzing him, so he played it early. He attacked it, the Texas route early right here, and he was able to throw it, and that's why that pass accuracy matters so much. He gets a green pass right there. He timed it good. He didn't time it great. He timed it good, and he's able to throw that. Henry can't believe it. Here we go. Wesley is going to audible back over to Bunstrong, and he wants to get the clock going again. He wants to take this all the way down. He does not want to give Henry the ball. He runs the ball. Henry has a shoot up the middle. -2 yards for James Cook. Right here, Wesley's going to call double post. It's that one play that he called earlier in the game where he caught it between the 2 zones. He's going to try to do it again to pick up another 1st down, maybe to hit the early seam. He actually does not. Throws the flat route. Adderley gets there in time. Not in time for a KO, though, to stop the clock, so the clock is still running. Wesley kind of now has to move a little bit. He doesn't want to clock himself out and put himself in a really bad situation, but he's going to call mesh spot right here. And I am not the biggest fan of it because mesh spot is a boom or bust play. You're either going to get 7 right here or you're going to lose yards. You're going to stop the clock. You're going to put yourself in a bad spot. But we'll see what Wesley does right here. He rolls out. Henry plays actually perfect defense. He has the 3rd right here. He manned it up. I know the man coverage got beat, but this is perfect because in the red zone, there's more recovery time. He guards the wheel. The post was open. Right here, he can't throw it down and ag down because of the trailing man-to-man coverage, and now we have a 4th and 10. This is for the game right here. If you're Henry, you need to stop. If you're Wesley, you got to get 7. He's going to go to double post. That's his bread and butter. He's going to go to the play where he streaks. square. He's looking for this actually right here. He's looking for square. If I know Wesley, he's looking for square. Why? Because if he can catch you on a quick snap where you don't have a hook curl on this side or you have a deep blue that runs all the way back, he's going to throw Zay Flowers. He also has RB over the middle, hoping that your user doesn't go guard the middle and it guards either this B guy, the tight end, or the running back. And then he has a wheel route that's going to run flat and it's going to run up the field. And he's got a C route trying to get under maybe a deep third if nothing, or if it's not guarding anything over here. So let's see what Wesley does. Blocks his running back. Henry sends 5 right here. Gets chop blocked right here. Wesley does pick up all the pressure right here. He's going to throw this right here. There's a KO right here. And as I said, he picked up all the pressure. The left tackle actually missed this guy right here and decided to double team right here when he shouldn't have. So Wesley actually did get screamed at. Wesley trying to cut this off with Travis Kelce. Misses the cutoff. It would have been a KO either way because Night Train Lane on the outside does have mid zone. Henry picks it off. Henry's capping. Wesley's pissed. And that's pretty much GG's. Henry runs it out, actually. He actually does end up getting 7 to seal the deal. What a game from Henry and Wesley. This is one of the most exciting games. If you guys haven't watched it in real time with all the crowd noises and all that, make sure you guys go watch that. If you guys enjoyed this breakdown, let me know if you guys want more breakdowns of any games, of my games, any games in general. I'll break them down, put it in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one.